Hello and welcome to Bigfoot News Archive. I'm your host, Greta Sightings. Our mission is simple: to bring you authentic newspaper reports from around the world, original accounts of alleged Bigfoot encounters, preserved exactly as they were written by those who claim to witness them. This channel is for skeptics and believers alike. We do not embellish, reinterpret, or sensationalize these stories. Instead, we present them as they originally appeared, along with the historical context in which they were published. Today's account comes from the National Gazette newspaper, dated June 29, 1793. Published twice weekly in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the paper was edited and produced by American poet Philip Freneau until October 23, 1793. The article describes an extraordinary creature reportedly seen on Bald Mountain in South Carolina. Interestingly, Episode 10 of Bigfoot News Archive covered another South Carolina report from 1889 in which a 7-foot monster was allegedly killed in Oconee County. Bald Mountain and Oconee County are located only about 45 to 50 miles apart, and the two reports were separated by nearly 96 years. Before we begin today's story, there are two historical details worth explaining. First, the article uses the abbreviation 23D Alt. The term alt is short for the Latin word ultimo, meaning of the previous month. In this case, the article is referring to correspondence dated May 23, 1793. Second, the newspaper uses a style of printing common during the 18th century known as the long essay or medial S. Throughout the article, some letters that appear to be the modern letter F are actually the longs character written as S. This style was widely used in English typography prior to the early 1800s. In addition, the following passage contains historical language and spellings preserved from the original 1793 newspaper. Let's move on to today's article. The headline reads, Charleston, South Carolina, May 17th, and the story begins, "A gentleman on the South Fork of Saluda River, in a letter of the 23rd ultimo, sends his correspondent in this city the following description of an extraordinary animal which has been lately discovered on the Bald Mountain and on other mountains in the Western Territory. This animal is between 12 and 15 feet high and in shape resembling a human being, except the head, which is in equal proportion to its body and draws in somewhat like a tarpon. Its feet is like those of a Negro, about 2 feet long and hairy, which is of a dark dun color. Its eyes are exceedingly large and open and shut up and down its face. The hair of its head is about 6 inches long, stands straight like a Negro's. Its nose is like that of a human species, only large, and inclined to what is called Roman. These animals are bold, and have lately attempted to kill several persons, in which attempts some of them have been shot. Their principal resort is on the Bald Mountain, where they lie in wait for travelers, but some have been seen in this part of the country. The inhabitants of this place call it Yahoo. The Indians, however, give it the name of Cudly. Here are my 3 takeaways from this article. 1. The creature was described as an active threat to humans. Unlike many early wild man stories that simply describe sightings from a distance, this 1793 account specifically claims the creatures attempted to attack and kill travelers. The article states they lie in wait for travelers, suggesting deliberate ambush behavior rather than accidental encounters. That detail gives the story a far darker and more dangerous tone than many later Bigfoot reports. 2. The report describes multiple creatures, not a single beast. The article repeatedly refers to the beings as these animals, implying there was more than one creature inhabiting the Bald Mountain region. According to the report, some had even been shot during attacks on local residents. This suggests witnesses believed an entire population of mysterious beings existed in the mountains rather than a lone monster wandering the wilderness. 3. The description combines human and non-human features. One of the most striking aspects of the story is the bizarre physical description. The creature is said to resemble a human in shape while possessing unusual characteristics, such as a terrapin-like head, enormous eyes, long hair, and massive hairy feet. The report also preserves 2 different names for the being: Yahoo from local settlers and Cudly from Native Americans, hinting that stories of these creatures may have existed in regional folklore long before the newspaper account was published. If you enjoyed this video, please select the subscribe button and don't forget to like this video so it will be shared with others. Please visit our website, www.bigfootnewsarchive.org, to view and download this newspaper article. We appreciate feedback and your thoughts. Please feel free to comment on this story. For Bigfoot News Archive, I'm Greta Sightings, bringing you the reports and letting history speak for itself.